threads of time flow like a river, with many bends and branches. Occasionally, those flows can be changed. However, any anomaly left unresolved may doom our destiny to a false timeline. We are quickly approaching one of those anomalies. I have sent CHROMA to the shifting sands to investigate and correct any issues to the one true timeline. I foresee that your assistance will be invaluable. Please lend us your aid and meet with CHROMA. It's you again. Or is it the first time? Anyway, hello.
Thank goodness you're here! The Time Razor and Chaos! We'll need as much help as we can get to fix them. An infinite dragon is trying to corrupt our bronze oath stone in the temporal conflux. That stone embodies our calling to protect all time. If corrupted, anything could happen, including... Oh no! Marathon! We can't let that infinite turn Nose Dormu into his awful, dark, alternate self. I'm going to go try and hold her off. You help Dante sort things out down here. There's nothing the Time Walkers can't fix.
Except some of our ranks are missing. I wish I could get back to my books.
Perhaps the greatest irony of being a Time Walker is having all of time to study and yet no time to study. There has been a disturbance up at the temporal conflux. The repercussions have destabilized the timeline currently around this valley. We are limited in numbers, but we must contain the unbalanced temporal energies coursing throughout the valley before the effects spread. Only then can we help reinforce our companions above.
We will find time. I'll be deep in my books.
Warlock. You're right on time. Some trouble up at the temple is causing the time waves to destabilize and spill out into the valley. Not only that, but a bunch of Time Walkers are missing. We've asked for extra help, but one of the new recruits hasn't arrived yet. Can you look for her? Be careful though, time's in a massive state of flux around the valley. There's no knowing what dangers are around.
You know where to find me.
I know you'll find everyone and get it figured out. Meet me at the temporal conflux after.
We shall do our best. I wonder what is keeping Cyril.
The time magic, sir. There was a... Thank you. I am always ready.
I knew somebody would come around, eventually.
Did we do it?
Ugh. One moment. My first assignment. Unstable temporal energy seeping into the forest. Affecting the wildlife. Need to assess the impact and collect that magic for the Time Walkers. Zara shakes her head a moment. I was examining a pack of Vorkin when I was attacked by a crazed bear overflowing with time magic. It caught me off guard. I barely escaped. Could you find my missing deer for me, Warlock? You might also have to deal with that bear.
We make a good team. Together.
Were you able to find them?
I think that went well.
Thank you for recovering all that valuable equipment, Warlock.
I know I can. Did we do it?
With the Bronze Temple under attack, temporal energy is seeping out everywhere. The Time Walkers placed collectors all through this forest trying to gather all the errant magic. Anything collected can also be used as extra power. Which is a good thing. This crisis is draining all our resources. I was supposed to retrieve the collectors, but I still need a moment to catch my breath. Could you get them for me?
I know I can. I think that went well.
Great. The Time Walker staff intact. But it is definitely drained. I know. You can recharge it using the temporal energy coalescing around the wildlife here. Unfortunately, that means defeating affected creatures in the forest. The energies were making them dangerous and unstable, and we would have had to cull the population after anyhow. Sometimes you have to sacrifice for the greater good. Could you help? I still need a minute.
We make a good team, thank you. Meet me back at the Shifting Sands. There's a killer on the loose. You should let them know what it feels like. Get them!
It's too far away.
I know what to do. What is the problem? Yes?
Joining
I
the
can
Time
help.
Walkers provides an opportunity the Healing Wings never could. You cannot wrap a bandage around time, can you? Ha.
I think that went well.
Were you able to find them all?
Did we do it?
Thank you, QuiLliXs. Now the forest can try to recover, and the Time Walkers have some extra energy.
We make a good team.
This staff has been through a lot, but it should be fully functional again. Thank you, Warlock.
Dante, this is the adventure I told you about.
We have met. They appear to be another promising new recruit. Yes, I have time. For now.
Shepherding the Time Ways is a dangerous duty. Though you are not a Time Walker, Ambassador Chronomio believes you will be of great help. But to ensure your safety we must properly train you. Unfortunately, all our instructors are still missing. I will do my best to help. Let us see how we both do. I know the Ambassador Chronomio is counting on the both of us.
It has been a time. Come along. You as well, Seazerathel.
If only we could skip forward to already being Master Time Walkers.
Let me know when you are ready. Is it that time already?
This will not make you officially a Time Walker. But, you will at least have the proper instruction to keep you safe as you assist us.
That staff is able to harness temporal energy from a source. Well done. The staff can also be used to redirect the energy collected to a target such. Excellent. Now, try focusing your staff's energy at this artifact in order to restore it to its time of origin. Oh dear, it backfired. Brace yourself.
The Great Cataclysm has shattered more than just the world. War Chief Thrall, arguably the most powerful living shaman, has left his people behind so that he might stop the cataclysm at its source. Yet, in his absence, the Orc champion Garrosh Hellscream has become the Horde's new war chief. Though popular amongst the Orcs for his victories against the Lich King, Garrosh's reckless leadership has begun to cause a rift between himself and the other leaders of the Horde. With Durotar's natural resources nearly depleted, Garrosh seeks to take whatever his people need to survive, regardless of who stands in his way. A dangerous new era for the Horde has dawned, and it falls to brave Orcs like you to uphold the will of the new war chief and assure the dominance of your people.
There you are. This happens sometimes. We must return to the present, however. Really, we must be going. As you can see, there are serious consequences to wielding time magic improperly. Yes, I have time. For now. I'll be deep in my
That was
books.
quite unexpected. As you can see, there are many dangers that come with wielding time energy. I do wish there was time to examine the effects of your little hiccup, but there are more important matters.
We will find time. You know where to find
Despite
me.
that small hiccup during training, I believe you are prepared enough to aid us here. The distortions in the valley are allowing different time periods to cross over into ours. We are unsure why these timelines connect, which is quite alarming. We need more information. Please, see if you can find anything about the creatures pouring in from differently timelines. I am sure their passage will have left some sort of residue. By studying it, we can hopefully find a way to get ahead of this crisis.
It has been a time.
We will do this together.
A proper time walker never leaves a crisis half resolved. Why wait and study when we have the tools we need already? Since you have my original staff, I found a spare for me to use. I am sure no one will miss it. This is my plan. We team up on those rifts together and save the day. All the days? Really? Sorry, I still get confused about the time stuff. What do you say? The task should be simple enough, right?
I think that went well. Let me head to the rifts first. See you there. This should be easy. Not bad. Let me handle the next one by myself. from this rift feels... The energy from this rift feels primordial.
Ready to watch future Master Time Walker in action?
Did we do it? Oh, this is not good. Maybe you should handle this. I think a Murloc just merged into that timeline. Do we really need to tell Dante? It will be fine. You can close this one. What is it now?
When am I? I will make time for you.
Which timeline is this? When are we? Did you say the Time Walkers? They are here?
Until next time.
Why were you inside that time rift?
It is a long story.
Dante is going to love this. Yes?
We
I can
did
help.
it. Right? Okay, maybe there was a wrinkle or two nothing Dante needs to know about. Also, an unexpected visitor. Still, overall I would say that went pretty well.
We make a good team.
I wish I could get back to my books.
While it is unfortunate this is all happening, I am eager to discover new chronologies to study.
We will find time.
With these samples, we will have a better understanding of how and why these timelines are intersecting with ours. Thank you for your assistance.
I'll be deep in my books. We cannot lose more time.
These incursions push the durability of this timeline to the point of breaking. If only we had our full contingent of Time Walkers. Though you are a novice with the staff, I am told that you have managed to help us out greatly. With an extra push, I believe you may further aid our cause. Normally, I would put you through a full training, but the times are unorthodox. Take this scroll of advanced knowledge and use it to push back the invaders. Be swift though, the effects are only temporary.
Time is passing. It is good to see that you have returned safely. What happened?
We were defending the temporal conflux when fissures in time suddenly opened and pulled us through.
What of the others with you?
I do not know. I did not see any others where I went.
Where did you go?
It was a time that looked much like this, but was vastly different.
In what way?
The timeline was chaos. There was destruction everywhere. Few left to save.
You cannot stop us!
A Time Walker's staff is crucial to shepherding time. Sometimes a gentle prod is all that is needed. Other times, firmer action is required. This should be enough to mitigate the instability in this area for now. While there is still more work to be done, your companions are eager to assist up at the temple. I will ensure the area down here is supported while you all go ahead. Good luck.
We must find the time.
Is it that time already?
You have helped us regain our hold on the sands, but I can sense something greater happening up on the temple platforms. Let us take to the skies and regroup with Ambassador CHROMA there. As always, time is of the essence.
It has been a time. We will ascend to the temple platforms. Please, meet us there when you are ready.
Race you, Dante!
New recruits.
Better get comfortable in that bubble, Eternus. I won't let you corrupt our bronze oath stone.
Whether I am here for a day or millennia, it matters not. I will ensure the rise of our Lord Murozond.
Never. Lord knows Dormu is counting on me. Until next time.
I would never allow the Infinites to succeed, but I wish there was another way to get through to them aside from combat. The Bronze Oath Stone symbolizes the true calling of Bronze Flight to protect the Time Ways. Here at our temple, it focuses our power and allows us freedom to travel to whichever time we need to. If it were corrupted by the Infinites, they would be able to unravel the Time Ways, and then who knows what awful thing could happen. Even Dormu wouldn't be able to fix the damage. Eternus is an infinite dragon. Her flight is devoted to deteriorating the Time Ways in pursuit of turning Dormu into the prophesied leader of the Infinites, Murozond. We're lucky that the temple has good defenses. They might not have foreseen threats like Eternus, but even clear visions of the future can turn out different than when you first see them. The Infinite Flight directly opposes the ideals of the Bronze Flight and the Time Walkers. We're charged with upholding the Time Ways, but they believe that time shouldn't be contained in any way. Their ultimate goal is to force our aspect and leader, Dormu, into a terrible future version of himself called Murozond. We came into conflict with them years ago, and thought they were defeated. But it looks like we still have more work to do. Murozond is the counterpart to our own aspect, Dormu. We only know that he's some dark, future version of Dormu. After seeing his own death, he was tricked into shattering the Time Ways to save himself. That all backfired and caused his twisted transformation instead. We faced Murozond and won several years ago when he tried to bring about the end time. We don't know if Eternus and the Infinites are trying to cause Dormu's transformation, or if they have something else planned. I picked my visage because it fit me best. That's also why I kept the name CHROMA. That's my name, and I like it. CHROMA smiles and winks. But you can still call me CHROMA. Most of my friends do. About time. Eternus might look frozen in that bubble, but she's struggling with all her might to get free. I'm so glad you're here. I need you to stabilize the situation here on the platforms while Dante and Zera help me hold our infinite dragon friend in place. The temple's security measures locked Eternus in a stasis bubble when she tried to take control of our Oath Stone. Unfortunately, the other Time Walkers were also caught in those security measures. Your Time Walker staff should free them, no problem. Just make sure to deal with any angry timelings that pop up. When the temple locked down, the wardens got sealed up with the temple doors. We need to pop that stasis bubble to get them out. Unfortunately, that'll need a fully empowered Time Walker staff. I know. You can drain the crystals here on the platforms. That should power up your staff enough. They have their own stasis fields, so just yank them out and absorb their energy with your staff. And don't feel bad if they shatter, the power is still there, even if it's in pieces.
Hero, I require your assistance as well. Is it that time already?
The Infinite has forced the energies of time to aggression. This is not good. Please slay any time elementals you encounter while assisting Ambassador Chronomu. I will remain here and help her hold Eternus in place.
Do not worry, Ambassador Chronomu. Your friend is more than capable for this task.
No, they are. They were amazing in the past. Or was that the future? Or right now? Anyway, I know. Replace those crystals? At least, I think we can.
It worked? I'm not surprised, not entirely, at least. Excellent work. You should be cooking with more than enough time juice to release the wardens now.
Yes?
Excellent
I have
work.
time.
Usually I am against killing time, but today is an exception.
It has been a time.
How may I aid you? Walk with the earth.
Alright. Let's pop that stasis bubble around the temple doors and release our wardens. Are you ready for a huge tug-of-war match with time itself? Yank at the doors bubble like you did with the crystals earlier. But be careful, all the time energy released is sure to collect and attack you. I'm not sure what will be there, but at least you'll have the freed wardens on your side no matter what happens. Good luck, QuiLliXs go.
We'll hold Eternus in place while you free the wardens.
You have our strength, Ambassador Chronomu.
I may not be a full time walker yet, but I am strong enough to help.
Together, our power should be enough.
Your efforts are wasted. I have seen all possible futures. We shall be victorious.
Wardens, we're finally free. Slay this monstrosity and take back the temple.
That's the second largest time elemental I've ever seen. I knew I should have packed my S.E.L.F.I.E camera today. Oh well. I'll just stop by this moment again on my next day off. I never thought I'd save our temple by dismantling the very security we set up to protect it, but here we are. With the time elementals purged, our time walkers free, and our wardens at the ready, it's finally time to let this last stasis bubble down and deal with Eternus. Let me know when you're ready. I know with you by my side nothing can go wrong.
It's so nice to see you.
Are you ready? This ball full of infinite anger is getting heavier by the millisecond.
Okay, everyone. Get ready. Oh, no, you don't.
My vision came too late. They have punched a tunnel through time and are tumbling endlessly amongst the infinite possibilities. You must find them and correct their course before the entire fabric of reality is torn asunder. The sands of time are plentiful.
Eternus and Chromie have
but
fallen through
precious.
space and time. We must retrieve them at all costs.
Focus on